Hi, everybody. This is Moments of Truth. I'm Andrew Marks, the founder and COO of Success Hacker. And today I have the pleasure of talking to Chris Nelson, Manager of Customer Success West with O'Reilly Media. Chris, thank you for joining us. Why don't you tell us a little bit about you and what you do?
Absolutely, everybody. Like Andrew said, my name is Chris Nelson. I'm the manager of our Customer Success West team. I've got 5 other customer success managers on the West Coast, as well as in the Arizona area. What O'Reilly is, we're an online learning platform, technical content, non-technical content like soft skills, etc. So I'm glad to be here, and I'm happy to talk to you today.
So, Chris, one of the topics that you want to talk about is relationship building. So tell me about how you and your team approach relationship building, both from I think it'd be interesting to hear from both an internal perspective as well as an external customer-facing perspective.
Yeah, absolutely. As we all know, external relationship building with our customers and with our customers' customers, their management teams or people that they work with is very important. One of the things that I've seen recently that has been extremely important is building these internal relationships within your organization. For example, we recently started a program at O'Reilly called the CSM Advocate. What I set up was I set up a single point of contact within my CSM team to be a contact for our product, to be a contact for our marketing / sales enablement, and an advocate for the reporting team. So we have one person who is building that relationship, which is also making us become more available for them, answering questions or being able to be that go-to type person. And we've seen it really be beneficial because a lot of times when you have a CSM group, I would assume here, is you have this group of people that is many people, which is wonderful. But when you have that one person who's going to be, oh, you know what, I need to go talk to reporting about this, that, or the other thing. Well, let me get, Jake, whoever it may be, to be that person. And he already has a relationship with them. So we're going to leverage that relationship to get a different report produced quickly, or to have it changed or tweaked or something that will allow it to be better for our customers. So what this is doing is twofold. It's exposing our CSM group within other parts of the organization more thoroughly. And secondly, it's being able to serve our customers better, which is the whole end goal of this.
I would also think that the constituents on the other side of the table, because there is a consistent individual that they're communicating with, that individual understands how to communicate with that organization, understands the format at which they should be communicating with that organization. And when you have a large organization, you can have problems with the consistency of communication. So have you found that to be a benefit as well?
Yeah, absolutely. Again, having that single person that I can go to, or anybody else on the CSM team, and say, hey, what if we did this kind of report, or what if we did this sort of piece of marketing material, whatever it is, and have that person go and use that relationship that they already have, because they're probably already talking to them every day anyway. Let's not rework the wheel here. Let's just continue with what is established and what's working. And we've seen it to be very, very beneficial. And as far as, external relationships, that's another, like I said earlier, very important. I have an example of, we were working with a renewal on a customer, and I had a really great relationship with an admin, which is typically our point of contact at this organization. This was maybe about a year prior. So we were working through renewal. Our customer was playing hardball with us, saying, we're probably not going to renew, based on this or whatever reasons they gave us. And I said, this sounds a little fishy. So I called up my friend at this other organization and said, hey, what's going on? Is this really the case? He says, no, we're totally renewing. I use this every day. I push out content to people every day, and let me dig into this a little bit more. So I was able to use this person who I made a great connection with, went down and saw her in the Bay Area, met with her at their offices, and was able to kind of circumnavigate the problems that we were having just based on this really great relationship. Where I called her up on a Thursday or a Friday. I said, "What's going on here? Is this really the case?" And she says, "No, this is not the case. You guys are golden." And it put myself, our sales team, or whole organization at ease.
Yeah, that's great. That's a tool that I used throughout my career. But it was more important to me to build strong relationships with my customers. I'd have a meeting scheduled with, for 45 minutes or an hour with a VP. We'd spend half that time just talking about the kids, the last vacation, and a minimal amount of time talking about the business, because it made that easy.
Absolutely.
Right? It really
Can't
did.
agree with you more. Yeah. And that's something I try and strive to our team is, if you're going to talk to Gretchen for 30 minutes a month, and if she wants to talk about her garden, great. If you're going to talk to Tom and it's going to be about what his kids did or what they didn't do, that's fantastic, because that's building a relationship. And when it comes down to business, it's going to make it that much easier.
We talk about it in customer success, that achieving that level of trusted advisor status, and trust comes not from putting a business card in front of your customer with your logo on it. That trust comes from that relationship. That's great insight. Thank you.
No problem at all. Happy to do it.